Peace and riches blessings to you. I am Michael Bernard Beckwith, the founder and the spiritual director of the Agape International Spiritual Center in Los Angeles, California, and the author of Life Visioning, Fulfilling Your Soul's Potential. That's very important because the theme here in Toronto will be cultivating your mental garden. I'll be dealing with cultivating the spirit of creativity, cultivating the birth of creativity. Ricky Beebe will be with me, and she'll be providing a soundtrack of unfoldment of your soul. Powerful chanting, powerful music. We're going to create such enthusiasm, such power, such potency, that the vision that's within you, which is your destiny, will be in the right condition for its unfoldment. I want to see you there. It's Friday. It's June the 4th. It's already on your soul's calendar. Put it on your physical calendar. Let's meet. Let's have a great time. I'll see you then. Peace and riches blessings.
I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening.
So I'm going to invite everyone to simply relax right where we are. Step into a conscious awareness of the present moment. Allow yourself to be fully engaged in this moment, in this present awareness. And as we allow ourselves to be fully in this present moment, to be only in this present moment, I invite us to have an awareness of the breath. For the very action of breathing is the very breath of spirit moving through each and every one of us. Right here, right now, I recognize and know that there is a power for good in this universe. And we are each of us using it, for we are each of us that power. We are the thing itself. We are the very creative expression of this power and utilizing this power for good in our own lives. Right here, right now, I allow simply and easily the greatness of life to flow through each and every one of us. And it is done in the awareness of the present. And so I find only the present. Right here, right now, I allow. And I invite everyone here to simply allow. We step into an allowing of a new experience, for every moment is brand new. And so this Sunday is unlike any other Sunday, not just because of the structure of the experience, but because we are new in it right here. And fully engaged in this idea and allowing our purposeful intent to be done, I simply say, yes, yes, I accept. And in this acceptance, I am grateful. And it is with gratitude that I simply allow, release, and let go, knowing that my word spoken is complete, for it is activating this beautiful law of cause and effect. I know that the effect, the outcome is assured, and I step out of the way and let it be so. As together we say, and so
So
it
it
is.
is. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening.
So today, being the last Sunday of the quarter, we are doing a sung-through service. So if you're here for the first time, I see some new faces. I want to say welcome to you all, yes. And if you are here for the first time, we've got a gift for you. If you want to raise your hand and say hello, and I thank you for bringing your conscious awareness here to our experience today. Today is all about releasing, relaxing, letting go, and letting it flow. As we were rehearsing this morning, I kept saying, allow, allow, allow. A lot of what happens today is just simply allowing inspiration. That's it. We have set up a number of songs that we're going to sing, and the message is in the music. The message is in the music. So I allow you to simply resonate with whatever clicks for you today. Whatever it is, allow it. For you've all decided to be here, whether you're aware of that decision or not. That's the truth. You have decided to be here. And so there's something in this for you.
We are held in the hands of grace, forever safe in the arms of love. Like a child receives protection from a mother's warm embrace, we are held in the hands of grace. You are held in the hands of grace, forever safe in the arms of love. Like a child receives protection from a mother's warm embrace, you are held in the hands of grace.
And I know that from this place of our hearts opening and feeling this presence of the grace, of the divine that moves through us, that touches us in miraculous ways, that there is this incredibly loving power for goodness, for possibilities, for the unfolding of life that holds this potential, holds this incredible divine light. And this light is within each one of us. And so knowing that all we need to do is allow the benevolence, the love, the peace, and the divine presence to support us, that we can fall back in to love and to the unfolding of our life in this most perfect way, that our presence right here, right now, holds us together in this love and light and truth. So breathing in and feeling this potent energy, this vital energy of life, and opening our hearts and our minds to the possibilities, trusting and knowing that all is in divine order, and it is good. It is very good. It is love.
Today, the framework of the service is still on the idea of the Declaration of Principle, one of the declarations of principles that we've been covering over these last several weeks. Today is, we believe in the control of conditions through the use of this mind. We believe in the control of conditions through the use of this mind. And I want to be very clear. The control of conditions is not exactly what you think it is, necessarily. It does not mean that we go out there and we control the conditions. What it means is that we have an opportunity to deepen our awareness of the conditions and recognize our relationship to them. And in the shifting of our relationship to them, the conditions naturally flow to support our own thinking. That's what is meant by we control the conditions through the use of this mind. So as you hear the songs today, allow that to be a frame of reference for all that you're hearing. That is not about control. It's about, I am in control. The next song we're going to do, it's a great song. You used to do it here long before my time, before I was there. This is the first time we've done it since I've been here. It's a song that was written by Ricky Byers-Beckwith, who is the wife of Michael Bernard Beckwith at the Agape International Spiritual Center, both of whom are going to be joining us as keynotes for the 2015 Canadian New Thought Conference in June. And one of the things that I'm really excited about is what they are going to be presenting is going to be infused with music. She's really going to be leading kind of an experiential musical thing like we're experiencing today. So in tandem, they're going to be doing amazing things. Go ahead, let's invite
We
them
have a
to come in.
surprise guest.
Well, hello.
Hi, Cheryl.
Oh, the doors are locked. I guess the double doors are not. All right, well, we'll allow that to handle itself.
We did say there would be an improv element to this
There
day.
is an
There
improv
you go.
element to this day.
Yeah, huh. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Can't control.
So this song is Holy, Holy Way. And the word I want to be very clear on is holy, W-H-O-L-L-Y. We are whole in the experience of this life. This is a bit of a call and response too, so if you feel compelled, please Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me know that love is all around.
Let me know that love is all around.
Oh, let me know that love is all around.
Let me know that love is all around.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me learn from all the ways I fall.
Let me learn from all the ways I fall.
Oh, let me know that love can heal us all.
Let me know that love can heal us all.
Oh, let me know that love can heal us all.
Let me know that love can heal us all.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me give in a holy, holy way.
Let me give in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me share the good that's overflowing.
Let me share all the goodness overflowing.
Oh, let my steps reveal the path of peace.
Let my steps reveal the path of peace.
Oh, let me talk each day a little kinder.
Let me talk each day a little kinder.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me give in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me give in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me share in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me share in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Allow yourself to resonate with whatever has touched you in that.
Open your mind, unfold your heart, relax your senses, feel every part. You ain't got a thing to fear. Looks like love is growing here. Take your guard and let it down. Go deeper still until you come unwound.
ain't got a thing to fear. It looks like love is growing here. Take your guard and let it down. Go deeper still until you come unwound. Unbound. You can stop waiting for love to find you. Look inside your heart. Love is already who you are. So lift up your voice. Let it be heard. Tell me your story, yeah, tell it to me. Don't leave out a word. 'Cause I think I've been there too. I'm seeking love or just like you. You ain't got a thing to fear. It looks like love is growing here. Take your guard and let it down. Go deeper still until you come unwound. Unbound. Lay it down. Lay it down. Unbound. 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 Open your mind. Unfold your heart. There's a funny thing that happens sometimes. Even when you're looking at the lyrics, you sing something that you weren't expecting. And the lyric is written as, "'Cause I think I've been there too. I'm a seeker just like you." And I think I sang, "'Cause I think I've been there too. I'm seeking a lover just like you." There's humor in that, and yet there's an infinite truth within that. Sorry, dear. There's an infinite truth within that. For one of the ways that we talk about this infinite resource, this infinite loving resource, this creative energy, is to call it the beloved and the lover and the beloved. It's all wrapped up into one, the lover and the beloved, because they're two sides of the same thing. They're both sides of creation. And the fuel of creation is love. Well, I'll talk later also about how the fuel of creation is gratitude, but gratitude, love, it's all wrapped up into one thing. And when we really give over to that, when we find that within our own hearts, and that's what this song is really talking about, we unbind our hearts so that we find that the love we are seeking is always within us. That's the infinite truth. That's the infinite truth that allows life to become better. And isn't that what we're all wanting on some level? Even as good as life is, and my life is pretty good. Is your life pretty good?
Yes.
Yeah. It can get better. Do you know why? Because there is an infinite amount of good that is available to each and every one of us. So it is always getting better and always getting better and always getting better. We must be open to it. Tell me about it, Helen.
Well, I think that infinite good is also wrapped up in what it said in the song about we each have a story. And we each have a story, and when we unravel that story, we can find the threads of gold to create a new tapestry, a new story from. That we're not bound by the history, and yet the history is, we're all connected to the history, we're all connected to the story, and yet to unwind it, find those threads of gold and create a new tapestry from the gold, which is the love. That's the alchemy, right? It's the changing of what wasn't working into something that is beautiful and whole and rich and loving and powerful and expressive for us, that creates even more good in our lives. So those threads of gold are there, and it's unbind the story. Let it unravel, let it unfold, and look for the good, because we're so conditioned to look for what wasn't working or what didn't feel good. And the good is there too, and we can use that and create something that is, again, even more beautiful than what we had, and that then all of the stories that we're creating right in this moment create a new history, which then can be unbound again and again and again, because it's infinitely evolving. We're always, always evolving beyond what is right here, right now. And that's the power and the potential that we each have within us in every moment.
You used an interesting word, and you talked about us being conditioned. And today, when we talk about we believe in the control of conditions through the use of this mind, none of us are bound by the conditions we've decided about for ourselves. Not a single one of us. Never.
Ever.
We are blinded sometimes to think that we are. And it's very easy to become blinded to that idea. But not a single one of us is subject to any condition that we've created for ourselves. And this is part of what I love about this teaching, is that it is expansive, and it allows more expansion and more expansion and more expansion. And so what I'm going to invite us all to do right in this moment, can I just get a little noodly something? Just something lovely and soft and relaxing. I'm going to invite us all to take a breath. Relax right where we are, and allow some idea of a condition in our lives to come to the fore of our minds. Just something. It doesn't have to be big, it doesn't have to be small, for those are simply ideas that we place upon the condition. Simply allow yourself to recognize a condition. And in the recognition of this condition, start to trace the ideas, the thoughts back to what is supporting the idea of that condition. What are the thoughts that support the idea of that condition? Don't force anything, just allow your mind to go where it needs to go. For it is in the relaxation, in this moment of deep awareness, that an allowing brings to the fore of our thought something we may have missed in thinking we had to get there. Simply allow it. And in recognizing this thought, take a step back even further. What is the belief that upholds that thought? There is some belief that upholds that thought. And with a breath, trace it back even further. What is the feeling that upholds that belief? What is that feeling? In the recognition of this feeling, allow yourself to know that you can change the feeling if it is one that does not serve your highest good. And if you make the choice right in this moment to allow yourself to change that feeling without any stress or strain, just simply allowing, allow that feeling to be embodied fully, to fill every fiber of your beingness with with a recognition that your beingness extends beyond the physical confines of your body. Your beingness fills this room, and so that feeling fills this room. And that feeling, that new feeling, supports a new belief. And from that new belief, a new thought is created. So in the experience of this new thought, trust and know that grounded in this belief and in this feeling, something new has been born by means of you. Some new condition in your life that is life-affirming and grounded in love. And now allow yourself to simply breathe into the space of gratitude. Simply breathe. Simply breathe. And with a breath and an awareness of this gratitude which is the fuel that fires that engine. I invite you to simply hear what needs to be heard in this beautiful, beautiful song.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me. And I vowed I wasn't going to cry through this song. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful.
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 I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful.
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 I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so
I'm so
grateful.
grateful.
I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. so grateful.
Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Everything I've ever done, everything I've ever seen, everything I've lost or won, everything I've ever dreamed has brought me here to the present moment, here to a new beginning, here, and I'm seeing life so clearly now. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, get ready, get ready, my soul. Right here, right now, I know we are each of us ready in our own way. For we have made that claim unto this universal law of cause and effect. And so I know it is acted upon because we believe in the control of conditions through the use of this mind. And so some new idea, some new thing is born right here, right now, by means of each and every one of us. For there is one life. That life is a divine life. That life is perfect. That life is the life of each and every one of us right here, right now. And so I know within this, we are ready, we are poised, and we are unfolding as greatness.
These divine lights, each one of us with a gift, many gifts to share with the world, and to dive deep within our souls, without fear, without hesitation, for there is nothing to fear. Because as we dive deep into our souls, there is only this beautiful love, this beautiful light. The innocence, the play, the laughter, the fun, the joy, and the expression of all that we are. And the world needs us to be and express these gifts, this light that we are. For each of us to share openly and generously and unconditionally with the world. And so with this understanding that this one power for good, this one power for love, this one power that is the spark back of all creation, back of all life, is who we are. then we have choice in each and every moment to be so conscious and so present to our power within. This invisible power, and yet this power of energy, of light, of truth, of beauty, of grace, of oneness that brings into our experience all of our goodness, that brings into our experience the light and love and the joy that each one of us truly are. And so with this knowing and with this understanding that there's only one divine power and presence of light, of goodness, of love, and we are it right here, right now, expressing in this present moment. It is in gratitude that I say thank you for this understanding, and thank you for each and every one of us being open and willing to dive deep into our souls and to feel and embody that beautiful love, that beautiful light that is ours to experience.
I take all that has been spoken and I allow the perfection of this power to bring it to fruition for each and every one of us, knowing there is nothing I need to do but to be. And so I be. I be. I be.
Here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in.
Get ready, my soul.
Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. I'm diving into the deepest kind of love. To the deepest kind of love. To the sweetest kind of life. To the sweetest kind of life. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready, my soul. Get ready. Get ready, my soul.
What is the best time to make a decision?
Now,
Good answer.
I passed.
So then let me ask you this. Are there any decisions any of you are sitting on? I'm actually trying to think, are there any decisions that I'm sitting on?
Is that a rhetorical question?
So for those of you who are new, sometimes I have to clarify if I'm asking a rhetorical question or not. Yeah, let that be rhetorical. Let that be a reflective opportunity. Are there any decisions that you're sitting on? And then let me ask you this. If you make a decision right in this moment, if you make the decision and it leads you in a direction that maybe doesn't feel so good ultimately, what opportunity do you have? Change your mind. We all have the capacity to change our minds. Isn't that great? And the capacity is given to us through this infinite power because it is infinite. So there are infinite possibilities for the expression of this. And so there is no stopping any single one of us. You know, we've had a group, the board, some practitioners. We've been doing a strategic planning for this center. And we came together yesterday. What you don't realize is that it was amongst basically what was a mudslide through this space because they've been drilling wells inside the building, and that's a whole story that I can tell you about later if you're interested. But yeah, we come in, there's like mud everywhere and dirt and dust, and anyway, we're making decisions. We are making decisions. We are making very specific decisions about the growth and the future of this center, the Center for Spiritual Living, and what it means and what we are allowing ourselves to step into in a profound way. And I trust and know that if any of those decisions ultimately don't feel so good, we can change our minds. And that's a good thing. Such a good thing to know that, you know, we can change our minds. The truth is, if you don't make a decision, your life will unfold as though you've not made a decision, when in fact you actually have made a decision to allow the willy-nilly thoughts of your mind to control you, rather than allowing yourself to be in control of your thoughts. And so, there it is again, the message. We believe in the control of conditions through the use of this mind. You look like you've got something you've got to say.
Bursting at the seams.
Have at it.
Make a decision from a place that's most loving and kind and supportive in your own highest and best good. That's when we can always change our mind, is to make a decision that supports love and our highest and best good. And that is something that each one of us have the power to do and have the right to do.
Indeed we do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now it's going to be...
She's training to be a minister, and she's doing quite well.
And I would say that is the place where we made the decisions for the center yesterday in the strategic planning meeting of what is going to support this community at its highest and best good, and also the community in Toronto and our global community. And that was the foundation. Is this coming from love? Does this support the highest and best good of all and the evolution of this center?
Yeah, you know, it makes me think about we recognize and have identified many, many values that this center holds, but the three that really came to the fore yesterday started with loving. We are loving. We are progressive, and we are inclusive. Those are the three values that we really landed on yesterday: loving, progressive, and inclusive. And so I want to encourage all of you, especially since I think sometimes people think that I'm a little unapproachable, and I'm just putting that out there. If you have never spoken to me before, please feel free. I stand there and invite you all to come and have a chat with me after the service, because I am available. It is my love for you that allows me to stand there and be available to you. So just know that I am here for you. I'm not here for myself. I'm not here for my ego. I'm here for the experience of spirituality in a profoundly practical way, because this is a practical way of experiencing spirit in our lives. And for me, music is really one of the primary ways that I experience spirit in my life. So that's why I decided to bring a sung-through service to the experience of Sundays, and allowed not a prepared talk, but allowed inspired wisdom to flow through. That's a decision, and I'm grateful for that decision. Thank
Me
you.
too.
We also made a decision, because in honor of the sung-through service today, that all the music CDs in the bookstore today are 25% off. So please take music home with you. We have lots of wonderful, inspiring artists that we carry in our shop up front. Yeah, so I just wanted to let you know about that. Also, if you've never made a decision to come to the Women's Intention Circle, it is meeting tomorrow, and that is led by Helen Valleau. If you've never taken a class, make a decision to take a class. We have 2 of them coming up. I'm doing the Emerson class online. That starts April 6th. And Helen is doing a class called Spiritual Fitness, which I'm so excited about.
We've done spiritual.
We have.
practice.
It starts on April
It's a
15th.
great,
And that
great
class
class.
meets here at the center on Wednesdays.
Mhm.
The Emerson class is completely online. All right, what do you say we continue the experience of gratitude? Or not?
Will it make me cry again?
No.
I'm becoming the Tammy Faye Baker of CSL Toronto.
You don't wear nearly enough mascara. All right, I'm going to invite us. So this is going to be our time of giving. And so I'm going to invite you all to take whatever it is you're offering the center today in terms of a tithe or an investment in your spiritual good. Whatever you choose to call it, that's up to you. But just allow yourself to go to that place of trust that the decisions that are made based on your givingness are in service to a higher idea that is supported by love and love only. Go ahead.
Can you say what we decided about the bookstore?
Oh,
The proceeds from the bookstore?
yeah. So one of the
In
things.
terms of giving?
Yeah, one of the things that we've decided is one of the things we're looking at doing, and this is one of the things that came up in the strategy session, is we are looking to, because we're a not-for-profit organization, we cannot make a profitable bookstore, right? It's actually against the law. So we're looking to see what can we do with the proceeds from the bookstore, and what we've decided is that the bookstore, we're working towards making it completely self-sufficient, and the proceeds, the profit from that bookstore, going to support youth programs here in Toronto, as well as Casa Guatemala, which is the orphanage that I volunteer with every year in Guatemala, in the rainforests of Guatemala. And so I think that's really exciting that we're making a commitment in that direction to support not just, well, I specified yesterday LGBT youth here in Toronto because that's partially my background. I was an LGBT, well, I was a G youth.
You weren't all of them, John?
I was not all of them.
That gets complicated.
Just to be clear, I was a G youth. But we also have, for me, watching what's happening in the world around those particular issues, it's a lot better now than it was when I was younger, but I choose to step into making it better and better and better, and that's one of the ways that I want this center to support. And specifically youth, because that's where we're planting the seeds of new thought. That's where we're planting the seeds of incredible self-esteem and self-awareness and a growth of a new idea within this entire world. You can stand up because I feel like you keep wanting, yeah.
And do we want to talk about
Yes, we also want to talk about
love painting?
the love painting. Wow, all of a sudden, we've gotten into the announcements
Yes.
section,
Yes. And the artist just arrived in the
and the artist just arrived. Jane, do you mind coming out and making your... So this is Jane Ruse. All but one of this is not yours. This one here, correct? This one is not yours, but all the other paintings are the work of Jane Roos. And this painting in particular, because it resonates and looks so beautiful in our space and resonates so well with the message that we have, we're doing a campaign now to take directed donations for the center itself to purchase this painting. This painting is priced at $6,000. And so if you would like to participate in this, it is a tax-deductible donation. Make a directed donation. You can do that in the bookstore. Just indicate that it is for the love painting. When we raise the $6,000, we buy the painting, and then the lovely Jane has offered 30% back to the center. And so here's what happens. We buy the painting for $6,000, $1,800 comes back to us, and what are we doing with it, Helen?
We are using that money, yes. I'm so excited because we are committed to having a vibrant youth program at this center. And so the funds coming back from this painting will go to actually pay someone to run our youth program and give that person a stipend every week for taking care of our children and inspiring our children in these teachings.
So that sounds like a good thing. So as you're giving today, allow yourself to be filled with the gratitude for what this center offers you and what you get to take away from this center. And I trust it is a lot. So as the baskets go around, we're going to sing a song that we introduced a couple weeks ago called "Thank You for This Day." So I invite you to simply allow yourself to get into the groove. If you feel compelled to stand up and move your body, please do. And it's super easy. It's a call and response. This day, Spirit, thank you for this day.
Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day.
Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day.
Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day.
This healing, this healing, this healing 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 day.
Thank you for my friends, Spirit, thank you for my friends.
Thank you for my friends, Spirit, thank you for my friends.
Thank you for my friends, Spirit, thank you for my friends.
Thank you for my friends, Spirit, thank you for my friends.
My beautiful, my beautiful, my beautiful 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 friends.
All right, this is the participation portion. I would like somebody to tell me something that they are grateful for. You're grateful for what? Love, all right. Thank you for my love, Spirit. Thank you for my love.
Thank you for my love, Spirit, thank you for my love.
Thank you for my love, Spirit. Thank you for my love.
Thank you for my love, Spirit, thank you for my love.
My magnificent, magnificent, magnificent love.
Magnificent, magnificent, magnificent love.
My magnificent, magnificent, magnificent love.
My magnificent, magnificent, magnificent love.
What's something else we're grateful for? Music. Here we go. Thank you for this music, Spirit. Thank you for this music.
Thank you for this music, Spirit, thank you for this music.
Thank you for this music, Spirit. Thank you for this music.
Thank you for this music, Spirit, thank you for this music.
This harmonious, harmonious, harmonious music.
Harmonious, harmonious, harmonious music.
This harmonious, harmonious, community spirit. Thank you for community.
Thank you for community spirit. Thank you for community.
Thank you for community spirit. Thank you for community.
Thank you for community spirit. Thank you for community.
This vibrant community.
Vibrant, this vibrant community.
This vibrant community.
This vibrant community.
I said thank you.
Thank you.
I said thank you.
Thank you.
I said thank you.
Thank you.
I said thank you. Woo, thank you all. I'm going to invite Helen to do a blessing over what has been offered here today.
It is in having gratitude for all that we have received that it makes what we have enough, and it expands into even more. And of course, the more we have, the more we can give. And the more that we receive, the more that just unfolds so beautifully in this community. And all that we have received today is an expression of the divine. We have received more than what's in these baskets. We have received love. We have received commitment and decision and grace and joy and connection and wholeness and beauty. And for that, I'm grateful. Very, very grateful. And so, in giving thanks for what we have received today, both in these baskets and in our hearts and in our minds, I release my word of gratitude to that perfect, ever-expanding, brilliant light of the universe that only knows one thing: to evolve, to expand, and to grow into more light and more love. So I release my word into the divine, which works perfectly every time. And I let go, and I let that goodness, that light, that love flow. And together we say, and so it is.
Thank you. We are not specifically a Christian theology, although we do have some roots in Christianity. Next week is Easter. It is also the first Sunday of the month, and traditionally we do a potluck on the first Sunday of the month. So I want to invite everyone, if you're interested in joining us in bringing something to the potluck, to please do so next week. And also, we used to do it as the Bring a Friend Sunday, so if you feel compelled to bring a friend and have them have this experience as well, please do so. Take a breath. Allow yourself to simply relax into the breath. I know one thing I forgot. Jane is here to take the paintings away because she's doing a showing. But if there's any painting that you want, you may want to think about getting it today. And we do get 30% back from every painting sale, just to be clear. All right, now take a breath. I live in gratitude for this experience today. I live in gratitude for everyone's participation in this experience, and I'm grateful for everyone who has decided to show up, not just here, but in life. I'm grateful for everyone who shows up and experiences this, what we have to offer through the online experience. I am grateful. For I know that this is an experience that in its own special way for each and every one of us is an experience of sacredness. So I simply allow the sacred to be. I release, I let go, and I allow in this very sacred moment. so sacred, so secret, so precious, this love, so sacred, so secret, so precious, this love, so sacred, so secret, so precious, this love, so sacred, so secret, so precious, this love. I will share, 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 I will share this love. So sacred, so secret, so precious, this love. I will share this love. And I do so in the recognition that love is all there is. And so I step into love only. I step into an allowing of forgiveness. And I step into this moment remembering who I am and remembering who each and every person I encounter is. We are all the beloved of this loving presence. We are each of us the perfect creation of the Creator. And there is no separation, for the Creator and the creation are the same thing. We are the embodiment and expression of love right here and right now. And in knowing this, and allowing this, and in recognizing this, I give over to a more profound experience of life by means of each and every one of us. I trust and know that what has been experienced today is carried through into new expression, for some new thing has been changed. For we believe in the control of conditions through this mind. I know that something has shifted, and I allow the shift and know that it is good, and it is very good. And so from this place, I allow gratitude, knowing that gratitude fills my beingness. I am grateful to Fred and Tony as our board members on duty today. I'm grateful for Lori and Dane who set up today. I'm grateful for our greeters, Carol and Judy. I'm grateful for Marg in the bookstore, Carrie on sound, Ram on the camera and our internet webcast. I'm grateful for meditation, for Michelle and his beautiful meditation. I'm grateful to the entire band and their willingness to step it up. And I am grateful to Helen Valleau as our beautiful practitioner of the day and an amazing ministerial student. I trust to know that her ministry is already present right here and right now, and it is unfolding in magnificence. And I'm grateful for the experience of that. And I'm grateful for every single person here, every single person who decided to show up, whether they're physically in this room or not. I am grateful. And so in gratitude, I simply allow it to unfold. I allow this beingness to be, stepping out of the way and trusting in the perfect outcome. And letting it be so, I know it is so, as together we say, and so it is. I will share, 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 I will share. so sacred, so secret, so precious, this love, so sacred, so secret, so precious, this love, this love, this love, this love, this love. I am grateful. And so the band is going to kick it out into the street today with our final song. A brand new song for us. It's in every one of us. Thank you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you all next week.
It's in